Happy Halloween, everybody. Yes, it's October 31st, and it is a gorgeous day here in Arizona. In today's episode of Pool School, I am going to teach you how to clean out your pump basket and check the impeller. I'm at one of my clients' pools. It's a really nice pool. This is a salt cell pool, and I will talk more about how to deal with salt systems in another video. They happen to have a Barracuda G2 vacuum, which used to be one of the best on the markets, and I'll be doing a little video lesson on different kinds of vacuums and my favorites. But today, again, we're here to talk about cleaning the pump basket. So let's get over to the pump. Okay, I'm in the back here at my client's pool, and this is the pump. This happens to be a Hayward, and it's a 2-speed pump. It's the current models are this way. They have them built for 2 speeds for energy efficiency. Not sure if I think they're the best things in the world, but we'll talk about those later on. First thing when it comes to dealing with your pump basket, this is your pump right here. And this is the pump lid, and the pump basket is in there. This is the motor right here, and the control panel for this motor is right here. First and foremost, the first thing I'm gonna do is make sure that there's no way this pump is going to turn on. So down here, there's a little thing that says stop and resume. When I push that, little red light comes on. That means this thing is not gonna go on. From there, I'm gonna come to this, and I would normally use both hands, but I'm gonna pop this off, and again, it's counterclockwise for off, clockwise for on. I'm just gonna break it free. This one actually has a very simple lid, but this is how this one works. I lift it off. All right, I'm gonna make sure you notice there's an O-ring. See that black ring right around there on the inside there? I wanna make sure that that's always lubed and in good shape, and make sure it's set in place. It's really important for when you go to run your filter again. And there is the pump basket. All I'm gonna do is lift that pump basket out. Notice there's a little hole there, and that goes with this hole right here inside the motor, or inside the pump right there. So the water, that's water what comes in, and then the water would go through there. See my finger pointing? There's a hole there, and the impeller is in there, and we'll talk about that in a moment. You notice that there's the debris. All I'm gonna do is empty this out, kind of bang it out a little bit, clean it out, make sure it's clean. You don't have to make this thing spotless. Be careful again when you put your hands in there. Make sure there's no bugs or dangerous critters, all right? Then, before I put this basket back in, I'm gonna take my hands and reach inside here with a couple fingers and just kind of feel in there. And inside, kind of right underneath this thing, inside this housing right here, is an impeller. And I'm just gonna feel in there, make sure there's nothing clogging it. Sometimes there'll be a little piece of, see there's a little piece of something, but that's not enough to clog it. But I wanna make sure that that impeller is clear, okay? Then I'm gonna fit my pump basket back in, and there's a specific way it fits. Okay, if I turn it this way, it's gonna stop right there. You see how it doesn't settle down into it? So what I wanna make sure is, I wanna make sure that this opening is in line with this opening inside of the pump, and then it should settle right in. See how it falls right in there? You shouldn't have to force it down. Then I just put my lid back on, and this one's kind of easy. See the little, looks like little jet engines, the little smaller end is facing to the front, and the wider end is facing to the back. And I'm just gonna tighten that down, give it a couple hits. Then what I would do is I would go back here, push the button that says stop, resume, and then when I hit quick clean, that will fire it back up. I'm not gonna do it right now because I'm cleaning the salt cell, but as soon as I'm done with the salt cell, I'll show you how it primes. So I have got that salt cell put in, so now I can show you how to turn the pump back on again. I've got the pump motor in this case. This is one of those dual speed energy efficient pump motors. And so notice the stop resume button is activated to stop. That's the red light. I'm gonna push that button again. The red light goes off, and then to reprime it, I'm gonna hit that quick clean button right here. Blue light's gonna go on. You'll hear the pump start to fire up. In just a second, there it goes. And what it's gonna do, it's gonna start to pull water from the pool and reprime the pump. And again, it takes a little bit of time, but I'm gonna kind of watch it to make sure that it gets going. I'm not gonna make you sit here the whole time. But listen to the pump right now, and then I'll let you hear it. You notice, actually, I am gonna leave it going. If you look inside there, you can see water starting to flow in. See it coming in from the intake on this side? It's going in, and it's filling this pump area. And that's pretty much it, folks. Pretty simple, pretty easy to do. That's how you clean your pump basket, folks. So there you go, folks. That's how you clean your pump basket and clean the impeller. Remember, make sure that before you open that thing up, you make sure there's no way that that pump motor is going to go on. It could mess your system up, and if your finger's in there, it could do some serious damage to your hand. So again, remember to like and share this video. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comment section below this video, or you can email me at kennypoolschool@gmail.com. Again, that's going to show up right there, kennypoolschool@gmail.com. And until our next lesson, remember, stay cool, be safe, and always, always watch your kids around water. Happy Halloween, folks.